Kindness. We all universally want to be treated with kindness, and we all universally struggle to treat others with kindness, at least all the time. We could all agree that if we could become kinder, the world would be a better place. And yet, we know that even though kindness is a simple concept, it's a difficult practice. But we can do this, and I know how. I'm a pastor, and I want more than anything for my church to be filled with kind people. When people come to visit my church, I want nothing more than for them to experience exceptional kindness. But not every church can be characterized by kindness. Can I tell you a strange story about how I was first invited to church? It was the exact opposite of a display of kindness. I got a cruel invitation. I was a teenager, and a kid invited me to church because he wanted to fight me. I'd been in a fight with the kid's brother, who was my age, and when his older brother heard the story, he decided that he was going to get involved. So he invited me to church. I guess because he figured I'd never expect to get jumped there. So I got invited to church, and I politely declined. Church wasn't my thing back then. Then the next day, two of my friends who were there filled me in. Jay, you're lucky you didn't come to church. There were 20 guys and they had weapons. No joke. This was my first impression of church. A bunch of cruel people who wanted to beat me up. And I know a lot of people have gone to church and have been beaten up in some sense of the term. Now that I'm a pastor, I feel like it's my responsibility to lead those who attend church to be kind. But to be honest, sometimes kindness is beyond me. Sometimes I'm tired or I'm hangry. Sometimes I'm stressed or I'm hurt. Sometimes I'm just kind of in a bad mood. Kindness is hard. Sometimes it feels beyond me. Sometimes I come across people who aren't kind to me, and it's hard to be the bigger person and treat them with kindness anyway. When someone cuts me off, when someone tries to take advantage of me, when someone lies to me or says unkind things to me, when someone's unkind to me, it's hard to be kind back, especially if I just so happen to be hangry at the moment. But despite the difficulty, Jesus calls us to be kind, to be exceptionally kind, to show stand-out kindness. He calls us to follow in his footsteps and be kind even to our enemies. He fully expects us to be kind to all people at all times in all places. Jesus summarizes the entire Bible with one command: love your neighbor. Just as soon as Jesus told us to love our neighbor, someone instantly asked, "Yeah, but who's my neighbor?" And Jesus basically replied, "Your neighbor is the person next to you." So be kind to all people, all the time, in all places. Be kind to the person who's right next to you. I know that can sound impossible, but with Jesus, all things are possible. The Bible promises us that in Matthew 19:26. Jesus did it. He was kind even to his enemies. And he promises to strengthen our souls, empower us through his Holy Spirit to love like he loved, and to be kind to all people, all the time, in all places. You can make this world a better place, one kind act at a time. You can experience the rush of living a life of love even when it's hard. If Jesus is with us, we can do this. Let's go! If you like this video, please help me out by liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing with friends. I'm committed to creating weekly inspiration to become fully alive. Stay in touch with me and follow me on Facebook and Instagram, or come visit me in person at my church, Friends Orange. If you want to contact me, you can find that information at jhewitt.org.